We're moving on to take our good news stories for today. So let's see what we've got for good news for today.
Good news.
Good news.
Good news.
Good news.
So, for the first story, I'm telling you about Kudoti, as they actually are helping you find value in waste. I know I've brought a lot of stories that had to deal with waste and all that, and I mean, send it, bring it, they're attending to this, all that. But Kudoti is actually not like we just come and collect waste and then go recycle into something. No. Kudoti is actually enabling you to make more money from your materials or your waste. Now, Kudoti is a platform and they actually display a different range of waste where they connect you to buyers. You know, there are certain companies that need certain materials to work and do certain things. So then they connect you to some of these buyers, and Kudoti is the best platform for that. Some of the materials you can find on Kudoti, you go and then they actually have aluminium cans. So, you know, you go for a party or you make a party and people come, you serve them with the drinks and the aluminium cans. You know, sometimes you call them can malts, can what, can. Yeah. Instead of just collecting that and dumping it, you could actually collect that and then hand it over to Kudoti and get paid. They pay you per kilogram. Depending on the material, they pay you per kilogram a certain amount of money. Now, you look at the PP plastics, actually, the plastic water bottles and all those things, they also pay you for that. Cardboards, paper. You know, you buy a lot of, most things are packaged in boxes, and you have plenty boxes, haba. All those things. Instead of just going to burn it and pollute the environment, just, contact Kudoti and then get them to buy it off you. You earn money for the boxes. Now, they also pay you for PET. And PET is one of the common plastics we have in the system. Everything is going PET, PET, PET. A lot of the beverages and things we have actually going on the PET. The PET bottles. So it's not that it's not advisable to have all that waste go back into the system. And I know it's a good thing when you try to collect and all that. And I mean, like Baba said the last time, motivation works on a lot of people. So go to Kudoti, give them your waste, let them give you money from cardboard to PET to PP to aluminium cans. Now, they also are connected to recycling companies and it works for them. It doesn't matter your size. You don't need to be a big recycling company for them to be able to work with you. You can make more money from your waste. They find the best buyers for your material, whatever it is you do have. And then, I mean, you also make more money by finding more waste buyers. You understand? You also get to grow your waste collection activity through their network. So you go in there, you're not locked up. You sign up, you register, you're opened up to a whole new portal or platform of people who are turning waste around and bringing value into it. Now, the Kudoti app, the platform is very simple to use. It's effective and it's easy to use. It's specifically designed for recycling. It's designed for recycling. So if once you just have some basic digital literacy levels, you can sign up and then you can start to use them for solving your problems as well. Now you can access it through any connected device and it's ready for immediate use immediately you finish signing up. So the first step is sign up and then you register with them and then you add and then be able to track your waste data. You can track your real-time waste and operational data. Okay, our brother's waste is being collected here, this is doing that. You can actually see that and know what's happening. You can also connect with buyers and sellers. So this company deals with this, but then this is what they need. So then, I have a lot of card boxes in my warehouse. Really, because of the things we bring in, they all come in card boxes. So I have so much, I just burn them. Well, you can go to Kudoti and instead of burning them, sell them to companies that need those boxes to recycle them or turn them into something else. That is you making money and then they finding the resources for their products. And then step 4, you trade recyclable waste. You trade recyclable waste directly on the Kudoti platform. One of the key things Kudoti has done is they've made circularity possible in the sense that they're actually working with organizations on waste and recycling projects globally. So it's not just about, we're just within this corner. No. it stretches, it goes beyond that. Because, I mean, when you have a society that is building highly efficient supply chains over centuries just to transform the resources into products, it's super important that you work and tap into that supply chain to be able to make a better use or, take advantage of it to help you. So, if you just want to go to Kudoti, just search for Kudoti. Kudoti is Kudoti. Kudoti, Kudoti.com, and then you can just connect to them, you can sign up, you can work on it. And I mean, they've been able to, claim up some good awards for themselves, enter some good challenges, and come out as winners in all of them. But I think it's a great thing. It's not just turning it into something, but linking it to other companies. And it's also bringing money into your pocket. So why are you throwing that waste away? Why are you burning it? Please bring it to Kudoti. Let's turn it into something and get you some cash. That's the first good news story we have for you. Now, the second good news story we have is Ashoka. And Ashoka is not limited just to Africa, but it's actually global. And I mean, well, it was founded in the year 1981. That's a long time, very long time. If you want to describe what Ashoka is, you can just say that Ashoka is basically pioneering the field of social entrepreneurship, if you get what that means. And they're trying to build the largest network of system change social entrepreneurs worldwide. They have more than 3,500 Ashoka fellows who are working in 93 countries. That is good connection. That's good connection, if you understand what connection is. Because, I mean, it's not just about being an entrepreneur, but then the key thing is about change, social change, impact. And they're training these people and giving them the opportunities. Now, Ashoka South Africa is basically part of the Ashoka South Africa Hub, which was launched in 1990. And it happens to be the cornerstone and the first ever office of the Ashoka Works in Africa in critical post-apartheid years. You know how important it was to build South Africa, build the entrepreneurs, get the spirit of social change and work and entrepreneurship in them during that time. So I think it's a very key thing. So far, their network actually has been working to date. They have been able to come up with 148 system changing social entrepreneurs, and then also they call them Ashoka fellows. Actually, if you go to join the Ashoka entrepreneurship, you become an Ashoka fellow. Now, one thing, you can come to Ashoka with an idea, be an entrepreneur, come to Ashoka with an idea, then we feel like, okay, it's a good idea, we can help you develop the skills, we can help you build it, we literally mentor you and guide you through it from one point to the other till you actualize the idea you have brought, which I feel is a very important thing. There's that feeling of belonging. I want to belong. I want to be part of something. It's very important. It's very, very important here in Africa, and I think Ashoka is doing a great job with them. Some of the areas they look at is if you can be able to bring an idea that can impact education and leadership, youth livelihoods and women entrepreneurship, migration and mobility, agriculture and nutrition, environment and climate resilience, and health and well-being. These are the key areas that if you bring entrepreneurial ideas on, you'll be able to get Ashoka involved and get them onto it. So it's a wonderful thing they're doing, you understand? Now, for the selection criteria, in case you're in South Africa, you're thinking, okay, I want to join Ashoka. The selection criteria, you're looking at the fact that it's a new idea, you understand? And then they're also looking for creativity. They also check for your entrepreneurial quality. And then the social impact, that is a key part for them. And then the ethical fiber in it. So if you know that your idea that you have actually matches majority or all these selection criteria, then you're good to go. You can contact the Ashoka Young Change Makers in South Africa. It's a beautiful thing they're doing. You have them looking at people. It's not just, young, but then they have different branches. And gradually, in the next story, I'll bring you the Ashoka Young Change Makers, some of the projects they're doing, because they are between the age of 12 to 20 years, and they're achieving a lot. The ideas they have brought on board are not small. But I think it's a good thing that Ashoka is doing in South Africa. If we can have more of such fellowships, it can encourage the entrepreneur spirit. Entrepreneurship tied to social change brings about development. That is something we need to keep at the back of our mind. Well, that's all we have for you for good news for today.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe and share.